In the year 637 CE, after a long siege, the Christian patriarch of Jerusalem, Sophronius, agreed to surrender the city, but only to the leader of the Muslims himself. So a message was sent to Medina, to Umar ibn Khattab. He was not a king, he had no throne, but he was the most powerful man in the Muslim world, and he lived like the simplest of men. Umar set out from Medina with only one servant and one camel. They took turns riding, one walked while the other rode. When they reached the gates of Jerusalem, it was the servant's turn to ride. And the leader of the Muslims was holding the rope, walking in the mud. People stared in disbelief. Was this the conqueror of empires? Yes, but his power was justice, not pride. When Umar entered Jerusalem, the Christian patriarch Sophronius came forward with the keys to the city. His voice trembled as he asked, "Will you burn our churches? Will you harm our people? Will you drive us from our homes?" And Umar replied, "No, we do not do that. You and your people are safe. No one will be harmed. No one will be expelled. Only your leaders may leave, and only with what they can carry by hand." There was no bloodshed, no destruction, only dignity. Sophronius invited Umar to pray inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. But Umar refused. He said, "If I pray here, future Muslims may take this church from you and turn it into a mosque." So he stepped outside and prayed on the ground. That spot still exists today. Then Umar asked, "Where are the Jews?" They replied, "They have been expelled. They are not allowed to live here." And Umar said, "Let them return. This is a city for all who worship the one God." For the first time in centuries, the Jews were allowed back into Jerusalem by the order of a Muslim leader. Later, Umar visited the ancient site of Beit al-Maqdis, where the Temple of Solomon once stood. He found it abandoned, filled with trash and filth. Without hesitation, he took a cloth in his own hands and began to clean it, one of the holiest sites on earth, restored not by an army, but by the hands of a humble man. Umar then wrote a pact, the Covenant of Umar, guaranteeing protection for Christians, their churches, and their freedom of worship. This was not just a conquest, it was a moment of justice, a moment that showed what leadership truly means in Islam.